Perfect Turd Podcast, episode 326, Lamar Trucker.
Yeah, well, Joe, we
You,
take a
you ever
trip
do
to
that
the
when you were a
80s.
kid, Lamar?
I did that a lot, Joe.
Yeah, okay.
I did that a lot. And then my parents would be like, if you don't shut up every time you do that, we don't have to go near a truck. But yes, we go back to the 80s, Joe. And we combine I Know What You Did Last Summer with
Yeah,
Joyride,
yeah.
basically.
Well, Lamar, we have 5 categories to judge this movie. It's the story, the characters, the killer, the kills, and sequel potential.
Yeah.
Our first category, of course, is what did we think of the story?
Well, Joe, your favorite subject, kids being kids, doing dumb things. Some kids were out partying, drinking, and driving. They basically cause a wreck to have a trucker not only get killed, but also on his truck was his wife and daughter. And he wreaks havoc when stupidly the kids go back to the scene to look for their friend that died like a year ago from that same crash.
Eh.
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah.
I like some of the idea of this. I think the biggest problem was the beginning of the movie. I felt like it might have had some pacing issues. Like it was like, man, just get to it. Like have the trucker just start killing people. Like,
I compared it to I Know What You Did Last Summer.
mhm.
I Know What You Did Last Summer has that jump. It's a big enough jump where it's like, all of them have kind of gone off, da 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 da, but these kids are still hanging around. And for some reason, like I said, they went back
Yeah.
after a year to see about their dead friend.
Mm-hmm.
Why?
Because we had to put them in that situation, Lamar.
Yeah, so it was kind of a weird story element.
Yeah. It'd have been better
Yeah.
off splitting them up and having the trucker going after them and, running them over with the truck or whatever. Like,
Or the truck was sighted here, and it's like,
yeah.
oh man, it's that same truck. Da 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 da.
What do you give it for story?
Half a point.
Yeah, half's fine. Our next category, Lamar, is what do we think of the characters?
Well, we had Vanessa, Cindy, Dan, and Old Man Levy.
He was funny character.
That's the thing.
Mm-hmm.
I liked his character a lot.
Yeah.
And I feel like he was more dangerous than the trucker because he
Yeah.
was like crazy. He was like influencing the trucker and stuff.
Like everyone else was like bland, especially in comparison to the old man. Like,
Yeah,
he was more.
the old man.
I'll give it a half point for characters.
Yeah, just because that old man kind of saved him. Like,
Yep.
Jesus.
Well, our next category, Lamar, is what do we think of the killer, the trucker?
See, I like the trucker. I wish we had more of him.
Also, doing more stuff with the truck would have been cool.
Yes, yes.
I like the design of him, like the helmet that they made. Yeah, but
Mhm.
like you said, like maybe a little underutilized.
You said that he has the helmet, he has all this other stuff, he's big and all that stuff, but you don't see enough of him. And going back to the story, you only see him like past the half point dang near of the movie doing stuff.
Yeah.
Like killing and everything. So I was kind of like, yeah, why don't they have him in more stuff?
What do you give it?
I'll give it a 1 because I did like the design.
I'm gonna have to give it a half point because I did like him, but like you said, there just wasn't enough of him.
That's fair. That
Yeah.
is fair.
Well, our next category I'm excited for is the kills.
Oh, do tell, Joe.
Well, my favorite part was when he used a truck to kill somebody and it was a miniature. I gotta say, I did appreciate that. I liked it.
They used a miniature, and I will say this: you see the aftermath of the kill. You
Mhm.
don't see the actual stabbing and all that kind of
Yeah.
stuff. I was let down by that because I feel like the movie is shot well for
It's
what
shot
it
well.
is, but like the kills is just kind of like, okay, cut away, and then they're dead. I was
Yeah. And the effects that they had,
like,
because they did a lot of practical. There was some digital in the kills too, like the fire.
yes, that was pretty bad. Yeah.
But I did like the miniatures in there, and like when the truck just crashed into the miniature car or whatever. I thought that was cool.
They had to do what they had to do, Joe.
Yeah, I'll give it a half point.
Agreed. I'll give it a half point.
Well, Lamar, our last category is sequel potential.
See, I think this has potential, but they gotta show actual kills. They gotta show kills with the truck. They gotta show this guy running around with like, something, some big weapon killing these kids or something like that.
But the problem with the sequel potential is what would be his motivation to kill? Because his motivation was to get revenge on them kids. Should I create a whole cinematic universe for the trucker, for his reason to kill?
Go ahead. What
Trucker
would you
Part
say?
2. Trucker versus lot lizards.
See, that would be cool. Yeah,
Something like that, right? Lot
yeah.
lizard, like maybe that. No, Lamar, what are you giving it for sequel potential?
Half a point.
Yeah, a half a point for me.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think what scenario to put him in. Like, what if he goes to outer space with his truck?
Okay, Joe, you're reaching.
What's wrong with that?
How would he get to outer space with his truck if he's trucker?
Well, he creates a propulsion engine for the truck, Lamar.
Do tell.
We get a message
Come
from
on.
an alien nation.
Okay.
And they send it to our NASA, and they're like, listen, our
Oh, so
atmosphere.
NASA does exist.
Yes.
Oh,
Just
okay.
wait a
Okay.
second. Hold on.
No, I'm just asking questions. I'm just asking questions.
We make first contact with an alien race.
Mm-hmm.
They say, listen, our atmosphere is dying, and our people are dying, and we're begging you, our earthling friends, to save us. We have a way to fix the atmosphere, but we have to get it across our planet. And we don't have transportational methods.
So wait.
Mm-hmm.
They know how to fix their atmosphere, but they don't know how to transport
Right.
things.
They say, listen, we have a device. It's really large. We don't have a transportation enough to get it from one side of our planet to the next. We need an expert on transporting large things. And NASA says, you know what? We need a trucker. And so he
Okay.
goes to space with his truck. And then he loads up the device that's going to save their planet. But along the way, the other alien nations that are evil, they're trying to steal the device. And now the trucker has to fight off the bad guys and get to the finish line, get to the other side of the planet to save them.
You just created a whole new universe, Joe.
It's
Like
a
you
trucker.
created like a whole new.
Trucker in space.
Yeah, this one was a homicidal maniac. You made him like Noah's Ark or something like that in Mars.
Yeah. Well, he's not homicidal. He was getting revenge on those kids that
Oh, I'm
did
sorry,
him
a
wrong.
vengeful
Yeah.
trucker. You're right.
Yeah, but now he's using his killing for good and his trucking skills.
Ah,
Could be something.
could be something.
Well, Lamar, we've tallied the score, and this movie gets a 2.75 out of 5.
There's something here. It's just that they need to use it,
Yeah.
We'll
Yeah,
see
just
what
more the
happens.
trucker just killing people, honestly, with the truck would have been fine.
Right.
Well, does that wrap it up then, Lamar?
It does.
All right. Peace. Give me your best. How would you do it when you're a young Lamar? Oh, well, there you go. That's pretty good, Lamar. I see you had a lot of practice.
Oh yeah. I annoyed my parents a lot.
They just turned around and said, Lamar, shut the fuck up.
Stop. That's what. Yeah.
Did you stop?
Probably not.
Okay.
Probably not until I got a whooping or something like that. Probably then I stopped. Yeah.
Okay.